What's up, you guys? Zoeb here from OneGlanceTrader.com, and everyone's been asking when am I going to convert my pullback EAs into indicators, and the answer is today, because I'm kicking off the first of them, which is the OGT RSI Pullback Trend Indicator version 1.0. And as always, all my indicators and EAs are absolutely free. Link is inside the description, and you can get everything from the members area. All I ask for in return is that you smash that like button and make sure you subscribe. I'm trying to get to 20,000 subscribers. I passed the 15k subscribers last week, so really appreciate everyone doing that. It just takes a few seconds, and make sure you click that bell notification so you don't miss any videos. So over the past month or so, I've been producing a lot of EAs, testing out different pullback indicators such as the RSI, CCI, stochastics, and Bollinger Bands. And again, if you're brand new to that series, the link is down below so you can check out the playlist. And what I do in that series is go through the EA, all the settings, and then I back test that EA against 5 different currency pairs. And I've kept it consistent with the same pairs, same time frame, same kind of settings, and then I go through and share the results and which one is doing better or worse than each other. Long story short, they all provide some pretty decent returns, but a lot of you guys have been talking to me about that you guys use divergence, round number levels, and other technical factors outside of what is built into the EA, and have asked me to convert those EAs into indicators into more of a signal based for a pullback. And then you can utilize your other indicators that you like to use on top of that to get into a trade. So what I've done is I've been working with my team, and we're going to go through the RSI pullback version in this particular video. And over the next few weeks, the team are working behind the scenes on the CCI, stochastics, and Bollinger Bands. So they're coming soon. Just again, make sure you subscribe so you don't miss the notification when they come out. So what I'm going to go through in this video is just go through the settings. And then I've got a chart here of the Aussie dollar, and I've just chosen the daily chart because we're inside a nice uptrend. Apologies, and it shows a number of signals on here, and I thought it was just a good interpretation. And then we'll throw on a round numbers level and some other cool things just to see how you can add different elements to this, so you can add extra elements of technical confirmation. So for those of you who are new and coming into this blindly, what we're looking at here is trying to understand or trying to find an indicator that we can use as a pullback signal in a trend. So how do we define a trend? We define a trend by using a moving average. So in this particular example, we're using the exponential moving average and the 200 period. And then what we either use an oscillator or Bollinger Bands as well to find overbought, oversold extremes when we're above the trend. So in this particular example here, we've got the RSI at the 7th period, and I go into reasons why in the EA video why I didn't use the traditional 14. What we're looking for is when price is above the moving average, we are looking for price to get into oversold territory, and when price comes out of oversold territory, you will see here that you get a signal at this bar over here that price has come out of oversold territory. So effectively what we're trying to do is we're trying to simulate a pullback environment. So price has gone up, price has then pulled back, and therefore the RSI goes into oversold areas. And every time it comes out of oversold, as you can see with these 3 arrows over here or signals, it's potentially signifying a reason for where price is continuing that momentum up because we are above the exponential moving average. So what I want to do is just bring up the indicator list so you guys can have a look to see what we've kind of got here, and it kind of follows the same thing. If you guys look at the EA, all that's really missing is the risk parameters and the ATR for a risk to reward perspective in terms of lot sizing. So you can choose your RSI settings, and again you can choose anything you want, any period, and any overbought oversold level. So if you change those to 80-20 or 60-40, some people like to do, the arrows will only show at those particular points. And again, you can change your MA from 200 to 100 to 50, and you can change this from exponential, simple, smooth, linear, weighted, whatever you prefer to use. And then you got your pop-ups as well, so you don't always need to be at the chart to see when a signal's there, whether you're using your smartphone or you've got the sound alert on through the kind of pop-up perspective. So, and that's basically, it's a very simple indicator in terms of what it does, but it looks to identify those kind of pullbacks. And if we look at these two particular examples over here, again, you see from this pullback up, this would have been a nice move, a nice push up, a pullback there, and you can see that it just gets under 30, and as it comes back out, gives you that green bar, and then again you probably be looking to test and take profits at those highs. And we've got another one over here on here, but again I'll be using things like divergence at this point, that I would probably take these two trades but risk a lot less, because we've been in this trend now since um, since like June 2020. I was looking, I was like June here, but yeah, I forgot that this is a daily chart here. So we've kind of been in this uptrend now for a while, and that's what we got over here. But what else can you put inside here? So let me put in the I like to put in, actually I think I might even have got it up there slightly. And look, as you can see here, the perfect example is you are going to get some false signals here. As part of this perspective here, and this was obviously was COVID in terms of this March, and then you had your pullbacks over here as well. So not every signal is gonna be correct, and then you got some good down signals here, which obviously led into there, and you got a false up signal there as well. So again, those are again examples. Not every signal is going to work, and it does work on all time frames. But yeah, just showing you there, not everyone's got to be. And you saw that in the EA, we had a win rate of like 40% or something like that. So, but again, with a 2-to-1 reward to risk, which on most of the pairs ended up profitable over a year time frame. So what I wanted to do was just bring up the round numbers level. And just take that off false. So I think what I'm putting on here, and this is the OGT round numbers level. Again, it signifies, as the name suggests, round numbers, which are natural support and resistance areas. For those of you who've been following me for a while, know that I like to have them on my chart. And because we're looking at a daily chart, we're just going to be looking at the 0, 0, 100 levels for this example. And again, you can put custom levels in there as well if you so wish to. So what you can see kind of here is quite interesting, is that we've got the this 0, 0 level here, and we've got 1 and 2 of the 3 kind of really touch that level there, which again would have given me some great confidence here into taking this trade. And this one over here, again, textbook at the 0, 0, and again this one here, we're getting consolidation at these levels. And again, what you like to see here is support level at that kind of resistance level again, as we saw over here. So again, you can see here, by adding just that one indicator gives you a bit more confidence, or potentially increase your lot size for the particular trade. And that's what I like to do, is I like to get into a lot of trades, and I like to use risk sizing and position sizing using various indicators to determine how much I risk. And I will go down to 0.2% all the way up to 2% if I think that something would go there. I can't predict that this is going to run all the way here. All I know is that we're at this level here, and my target would probably be even just to here, with probably the MA as my stop loss, as an example, as part of that. And that's how I would kind of use this. And yes, price ended up running there, but I'm trying to find high probability exit points as part of my own potential trading strategy for this particular system. So what I'm just going to do is I'm just curious to add in the MACD linear weighted moving average, just to see what the I don't think we need these ones are histogram. I'm not really interested in, just really interested in terms of the signal. So especially at this level over here, if you look at this one here, we're making lower lows, and the MACD is making higher lows. So again, you've got bullish divergence here as well, along with the round number level, as well as the RSI coming out of oversold territory. Again, I've just added two extra indicators here for this particular one over here of this particular signal, and that again gives me that confidence that I would go in and put a little bit more of a higher lot size over here. Then if we look at this section over here, um, no real divergence between here and here. If I have a look between here and here, so again, even over here, so you've got price making lower highs, and you've got the MACD lower highs, and you've got the MACD making lower lows, and that is hidden bullish divergence. And we've also got a signal over here. So again, you've just used divergence there for two examples as an additional confirmation. So you've got hidden bullish divergence, you've got a touch on the round number level, and also a pullback indication that momentum swinging to the upside, and you're above the 200 period moving average. So all those things combined together gives you that look and feel of getting into a high probability trade. And this is why I prefer trading with indicators as opposed to EAs, because I can put all these things in there, and this is where my intuition discretionary trading comes in. And similar to you guys have asked for this, so I think this is why you guys have asked for this, so you can overlay your own kind of spin on this thing. And this, as I've always said, this gives you a reason to come to the chart. This gives you a reason just to say, okay, I'm a trend trader. I don't want to buy at the highs. I want to get some sort of pullback. I can use the RSI, Bollinger Bands, whatever filter you want to use. I come to the chart and, okay, let me add some additional technical factors. What's going on the fundamentals? Are we still continue to be bullish? And then you can go make this. So this is a great, if you've got a day job and you're trading the daily chart or the 4-hour chart, you've got these particular examples of where you can include all of that information as part of that strategy. So like I said, I really hope that you've enjoyed this video. In the thumbnails and things that come on the screen, I've got the RSI EA, so you guys can have a look at that, download that, and look at the results on that, go a bit more into the kind of trading strategy and the approach. Then I've got all my other indicators and EAs that you can go download, and videos on tutorials on how they all work. So go check those ones out, and I shall see you guys in a second in the next video.